Damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code.
This is Bryce Love, and in the 2017 college football season for Stanford, he was seen as one of the top running backs in all of college football and even won the Doak Walker Award, and he was seen as someone that was going to have an amazing career ahead of him in the NFL. But in 2021, he is no longer in the NFL and is currently an NFL free agent. What happened to Bryce Love? To start off this video, we're going to kick it all the way back to high school. In Wake Forest, North Carolina, at Wake Forest High School, where Bryce Love was a star. Bryce Love in high school was a beast in two sports. This guy was unstoppable in football, but this guy was amazing at track. He had that God-given speed that not many people have. This guy was just faster than a lot of other people, and he's been that way his entire life. The guy was a track star literally as a kid. To put in perspective how fast he was in high school, in the 2013 Army All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas, he ran an electronically timed 4.4 40-yard dash. Bryce Love, in his high school career at Wake Forest High School, put up some video game-like numbers during his career. In 4 seasons, he literally rushed for 5,372 yards, averaging 10.5 yards per carry, averaging 114 yards per game, and a total of 71 rushing touchdowns in his career. Now, his best season by far was his senior season in the 2014 high school football season, as in 16 games played, he literally rushed for 2,304 yards, averaging 11 yards per carry. That is over a first down per carry. That is literally unstoppable. Not to mention he had 33 touchdowns on the ground. This guy was unstoppable, and nobody could stop him. Obviously, posing numbers like this and being one of the best players in your state in North Carolina, you're going to be sought after by some of the top schools in the nation. Bryce Love, coming out of high school, had 22 total offers. Some of the notable schools that offered him, just to name a few, include Stanford, North Carolina, Virginia Tech, Clemson, Florida, Georgia, Penn State, Ohio State, and Arkansas. Now, coming out of the 2015 recruiting class, Bryce Love ranked as a 4-star recruit according to the 24/7 Sports Composite rankings. He ranked as the 227th best player nationally, the 7th all-purpose back, and the 7th best player in the state of North Carolina. According to 24/7 Sports, some of the top schools in Bryce Love's recruitment were Tennessee, Stanford, North Carolina, Virginia Tech, East Carolina, and North Carolina State. Now, Bryce Love would end up choosing Stanford. As a true freshman with Stanford in the 2015 college football season, Bryce Love would play quite a bit, but was a backup running back, as Christian McCaffrey was the main back for Stanford in that season. He would end up playing in 14 games, where he had 225 rushing yards on 29 carries, averaging a really good 8 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns. He also had 15 receptions for 250 yards, averaging 17 yards per reception and 1 touchdown. He was showing a lot of promise in year 1, despite only being a backup. Going into the 2016 college football season, it was clear that Bryce Love was going to get more playing time, as another running back on the roster that kind of ate away carries and playing time from Bryce was none other than Barry Sanders Jr., son of legendary Barry Sanders. Now, he would end up transferring to Oklahoma State, which was where his dad played. Now, in the 2016 season, Bryce Love's sophomore campaign, he got more playing time, obviously, as he was the second-string running back now behind Christian McCaffrey. Now, in 12 games played in this season, on 111 attempts, he rushed for 783 rushing yards, averaging 7 yards per carry and 3 touchdowns. But he was not used as much through the air, as in this season, he only had 8 receptions for 83 yards and 1 touchdown. But something was about to change for Bryce Love in his football career, as Christian McCaffrey, for the first time in Bryce Love's career, would be out. He would end up going to the NFL draft, where he was a top pick in that draft, taken by the Carolina Panthers in the first round. And then just like that, Bryce Love was going to be the starting running back for the 2017 college football season, the first time he's ever been a starter in his college football career. People were expecting Bryce Love to be good and have a breakout season in 2017. But the thing is, no one knew how big of a season he actually would have. In the 2017 college football season, Bryce Love completely tore up the college football world, as in 13 games played, he rushed for 2,118 yards, averaging 8 yards per carry, and 19 touchdowns on the ground. In just that season, he solidified himself as one of the best running backs in all of college football in that season. Some of the accolades that he added to his name in that season was a 2017 consensus All-American, 2017 Doak Walker Award given to the best running back in all of college football in that season, 2017 Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year, and 2017 Vince Lombardi Award winner. Not only that, Bryce Love finished in second place in Heisman voting, just behind the winner of the 2017 Heisman Trophy in Baker Mayfield. Almost everybody thought Bryce Love was going to declare his name for the 2018 NFL Draft after the 2017 season. Rightfully so as well. He was a top running back in all of college football. He was going to be an early round pick in the NFL Draft, and he was coming off a once-in-a-lifetime season that was very historic. However, Bryce Love would shock many people as he announced he would be coming back for one more final year at Stanford to finish out his degree and play one more season with his boys for the 2018 college football season. He would have a lot of hype going into the 2018 season as he was seen as the top running back in college football, and people were expecting him to compete for the Heisman Trophy and potentially even win it and replicate what he did in the season prior. Unfortunately, this would not be the case, as in 2018, as a senior, Bryce Love would only play in 10 games, and he battled injury issues, including tearing his ACL in the final game he played in his college football career at Stanford. Now in the 2018 season, honestly, it was pretty rough as a lot of his production from 2017 went down, and he struggled compared to the previous season. Now in 2018, on 166 carries in 10 games played, he rushed for 739 yards, averaging 4.5 yards per carry, and 6 total touchdowns on the ground. Now that's not a bad year at all, but compared to last season for Bryce Love, it was a drastic turn for the worst. Going into the 2019 NFL Draft, Bryce Love's draft stock fell drastically, especially after his ACL injury that scared away many teams. But he was taken in the 4th round by the Washington football team. Bryce Love, as a rookie in 2019 with Washington, was on the non-football injury list before the season even started, and he was never activated off that as a rookie. In 2020, he was active for a few games before being placed back on injury reserve on October 2nd. He was designated to return from injury reserve in November and practiced with the team, but was never elevated to the active roster in the time and remained on the IR. Unfortunately, Love's time with the Washington football team has come to an end, as recently on April 19th, 2021, he was waived by the team, and he's currently a free agent before ever playing a game in the NFL. Bryce Love's career seemed destined for stardom after the 2017 college football season, but after a nasty ACL injury in 2018 that he's never fully recovered from, it's really starting to look like Bryce Love's football career could be over. Well guys, if you guys haven't made it this far in the video, drop down some comments down below if you think Bryce Love is ever going to get another opportunity again and to make a comeback to the NFL. And before you guys head out, remember to smash that like button, turn on them post notifications, and subscribe for more videos. B. Kelly, out.